Mr. Reagan, aka Gimme Coupe. My brother, you know, we go way back, school days. I'm happy today just because God has given you the strength and the understanding. Marriage life is a blessing, and though it's a blessing, there's always issues and problems. So a little piece of advice to you, my brother. Let your wife be your friend. Talk to her, whatever issues or problems you're going through, just talk to her. And don't let no family members, not even your father, your mother, come between your marriage. Whatever issues is between you guys. Welcome to the club and enjoy your special day. Thank you.
My name is Lord Kwabnak Kuyamwa Anderson. So I'm here to talk about Deacon Reagan. So I've known Deacon Reagan for about 16 years. First met him when I was around 12 or 13ish. I was in middle school when he was around maybe 8th grade or going on to high school. I first met him, you know, he came home. I came home from school. He was out hanging out with my older brother. So, you know, I was intrigued by the size of his head. He had a very distinct, a prominent head, to say the least. You know, his jawline, his accent. So those were some of the things that drew me to him. So it was interesting watching him speak and hearing him speak and watching him interact. But over the years, it's flourished into a really great friendship. I enjoy his company. He's a great guy. So a memory that I can remember, my fondest memory is in high school. As we were getting older, you know, we'd usually go out to different parties or events. And it was this one particular night that Reagan had to be home at a certain time. He had a curfew. But we were out too long, so when we pulled up to his house to drop him off, he was very apprehensive. You know, he was scared. The guy was shaking. Like, come on, man, please, you guys have to be quiet, man. You have to be quiet, man. So like, come on. He goes, yo, turn off. He even made us turn off the car lights and everything, you know, just in case somebody was up at his house. So we pull up in front of his house, and before he gets out the car, he's begging, like, you know, please don't slam the door shut. You know, I don't want my dad to wake. Oh, this. Panicking. So we pull up in front of his house, and now we come up with a brilliant idea. Like, you know what? If you don't want to get caught, what you have to do is sneak in through the window. Your dad will never know. She's like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So, so we let him get out the car, and he's, you know, he tiptoes to the door, to the window. He's halfway through the window, and then he's the whole time he's telling us to keep quiet. So we saw that he was halfway through the window. We just all started screaming, all three. Reagan, get in the house, get in the house. Started screaming, and this guy just turned around like, come on, man, I'm gonna get in trouble. And sure enough, we saw a light come on. So yeah, that wasn't a good night. I'm sure he got in big trouble for sneaking in through the window. That was great. So if I had any advice for you and Lucy, who's my cousin, by the way, it would be no woman wants to submit to a man who does not know how to submit to God first. So you've been doing a great job. You've been such a huge example to, you know, all of us. You were the reason why you're the one who even invited me and my brother to church. So you've been a great example of that. And I'm just praying, and I know that the Lord is going to will you and strengthen you to continue to submit to Him even more than ever. And I know that if you're able to do so, Lucy and the rest of your household is going to be sure to follow. Very, very excited and very happy for you two once again, and I wish you nothing but the best. All right?
Charlie Skinio. I remember us like linking up back in the 2000s, no, when you guys used to do music, AFN days, no, Charlie. But we're not going to talk too much about that. Anyway, I'm really proud of you and the man that you've become. As you about to marry your wife today. Even though I haven't really got to know her, I'm pretty sure knowing the guy that you are, she's definitely a great woman. I wish you guys nothing but success in the future. And yeah, more bad fife, won't lie.
What's going on, guys? My name is Kofi Asari. I've known Reagan Ayim for over 12 years. We met through my cousin Kwame Cash in Somerset. And you know, he was part of Squad A, Reagan was part of Squad A. We used to do music together. We ended up going to the same college, William Patterson University. He's always been my brother. One of the most memorable moments will have to be the 2006 Ghanaian picnic. Squad A was set to perform and we backstage getting ready, and Reagan just takes his shirt off, takes the tank top off. I'm like, Charlie, what happened? I say, yo, trust me, the ladies gonna love this one. And we go on stage, the ladies see him, Macho Man Benku that day. They just started screaming, going crazy for him. He was a ladies' man, life of the party. But boss, advice for you and your beautiful wife, always keep God first. And you know you my brother, if you need anything, any advice, I'm always one phone call away. And God bless your union. I love you guys.
So the first question is, how
long have you known each other?
Okay, so I met Reagan 8th grade. By the way, Derek is the one taping. So in 8th grade, me and Derek were in the same homeroom class. And then I borrowed a Lil Wayne's cassette tape from Derek. And then we started hanging out. And one day we're hanging out, and out of nowhere Reagan came. So we all started hanging out together. So that's been about, that was 90. So that's been 17 years, right? Since 2000, so that's 17 years. And the second question is...
Okay, where and how did y'all meet? Well, I guess you guys answered that too.
Okay, I'll just answer that too. Well, we used to all, all the Ghanaians used to hang out in high school. Because in 8th grade, everybody that was Ghanaian used to fake. Derek said he was British. Some said they were Jamaican. When we came to high school, people can't hide us. So we all just started, hanging out with each other. We'll all come to my house after school. We'll order Chinese food and we'll play basketball. That's how come me and Reagan got very close.
Okay, so what's your most memorable time together?
Most memorable time with Reagan? It's been a lot, man. Okay, so I'll use one from before. I remember one time we had a party in Reagan's basement back in the day. And I think the idea was maybe his parents weren't going to be home. So all of a sudden, we're in the basement having a party. And all we hear is, everybody keep quiet. They're home. So we all had to keep quiet and act like we weren't there. And I knew his dad and mom knew. So as soon as we all went, or as soon as they went upstairs, then we all ran out, got him, because they obviously saw us. So I'm sure he got in trouble. And then the most recent, good memory that I have with Reagan is just a lot, man. Just the one that sticks out is me, first coming to church and Reagan being the one that invited us, him showing us things and how stuff is done. But the laughs are most of the ones I remember. So the biggest one is, the biggest laugh I can remember is Bianca, one of our sisters at church, is born around the same time as Deacon Ray. So there came a time that Bianca was telling everybody that her birthday was coming. And this is the first time that Deacon Ray also found out that it was Bianca's birthday at the same time. So the girl said her birthday, and he said, "Oh, you too? Taurus." the son, but it sounded like he was saying tourist. Like, no, tourist. Like, tourist. That's the first one. What's the last question?
What advice do you have for Reagan as he enters marriage?
I mean, I'm not married, but I've lived with, married parents for 30 years now, and I've seen some wonderful marriages around. So from what I see and from what I know the Word of God tells me, my only advice for Reagan and Lucy is for Reagan and Lucy to take each other as they are and to just live each day and look at each day as this is an opportunity for me to make this person better to present to the Lord. That's how I look at it. And also don't take nothing too serious is what I'll say also. Because sometimes, my dad was just telling me recently, like, sometimes married people fight, you think that's it, if you're looking from the outside. But in 2 seconds, they'll be happy again, doing what they're doing. So
What's up, Reagan and Lucy? Congratulations on this day. How long have I known Reagan for? I've known Reagan since 7th or 8th grade. middle school. So about like 17, 18 years now. And how did we meet? I met Reagan the first time I met Reagan was at school one morning. I was in trouble, so they told me to go to the principal's office. And I was in the principal's office sitting there, and then Reagan walked in with his mom. I think that was his first day. And then they did what they had to do. And I remember before his mom left, the lady asked her, is there anybody in the school, or does she know anybody that could kind of, show Reagan around the school, because he was new. That was his first time. And then she turned around and she saw me sitting there, and she said, that guy, that boy over there would show him around. So ever since then, we've been friends since then. My most memorable time, I actually got a strong warning from Reagan that I shouldn't say nothing crazy. But that's a hard one, because there's a lot. There's one time that really stand out, and this was we was, I believe, in ninth grade, and we all, me, Sam, Reagan, and a whole lot of us used to play basketball by Sam's house. So we was going there one day, and Reagan got his new bicycle, the first day that he even rode the bicycle. So we was going to Sam's house, and we had to cross train tracks to get to Sam's house. So we got by the train tracks, and we was crossing. I don't know how we didn't hear the train coming, because the train is, so loud, but we did not see the train. Out of nowhere, Reagan was this close to crossing the train tracks, and the train just came zoom. Reagan threw his bike somewhere, and the way this guy ran, I never seen him run like that in my life. That just popped in my head right now. But there's so much more. There's a lot more. My advice for Reagan and Lucy, I think there's some people that you just can't, give advice to. And I only say that because Reagan and Lucy have equipped themselves up to this point to, be in the best position right now to enter this marriage. I don't know what advice I can give. I cannot give them advice. All I could do is, I think the best thing that I could do is encourage them. I encourage them to keep the faith. I encourage them to, everything they've been doing up to this point, to keep it going, because that's the only way, and that's the best way to get through, this marriage, because it's forever, and they have equipped themselves. They're in a great position to make that happen, and I know they will, so I can't sit here and say I'm going to give them advice, because I don't know what advice to give them. I just encourage them, to just keep the faith every day, and they'll be all right. So I'm done.
Reagan, just want to say congrats, man. We've known each other for a long time, man, going back to, high school days, when I first met you at the Manor, when you thought you knew how to play basketball, but, had to teach you real quick, how to really play basketball. But, you'll always be Kobe, man. But, compared to me, I'm always going to be Jordan. But, most memorable times we had together, just in the Manor, all of us chilling. You know how it is. All the Philin brothers, Charlie? Philin brothers. The days at Kaneshi's, all that stuff, man. Good times. Advice going into marriage, man.
just put your wife first, man. Put your family first, and God will bless you, man. That's congrats. I hope everything goes well for you, man. If you need anything, I'm always here, man. Any advice you need. Once again, congrats, man. God bless.
My name is Derek, mostly known as Scooby. I met Reagan in North Brunswick High, 2002. Actually, in ESL class. We had a great time. We continued our wonderful relationship. We have met sex for about 10 years. I'm just kidding. But one of my memorable moments with Reagan, when we used to make those short TTT videos, it was a great time. But I only have one advice for Reagan. I know he's a Christian. He should be led by the Holy Spirit throughout all his marriage. It's not that complicated. They're going to be fine. Reagan, I wish you all the best. Enjoy your marriage.
I know Reagan for 2 to 3 years, roughly around that. We actually met at church when I started going to CPIC. That's where we met. It was a formal introduction. It was more like, oh, you're Ashley's brother. And I said, yeah. So that's how we met. We met at church. Any most memorable moments, I would say, is, might seem awkward, but it was actually in the bathroom. Yeah, we had a nice talk in the bathroom. It was more about work, the stresses that come with it, how you have to work so hard to make money. And we kind of talked about each other's, short-term and long-term future goals. So I would say that is a most memorable moment between Reagan and I, because, I got to know him on a different level. And then there's other memorable moments. Reagan's, he's a funny guy. He's a funny guy. He has these nice, slick side comments, but it's funny. So he does make you laugh. He's definitely a funny guy with his side comments. Advice I have for him in a marriage would be, I'm sure, Reagan, you received so many advices from so many people. So I'll probably be redundant giving you some of the advices you received already. So I would say, have fun. Just have fun. Think outside of the box. Create the marriage that you want to create and have fun. Just make your marriage fun, filled with fun, laughter, and joy. And then another advice I would say is put your wife first. Put you and your wife first in everything. Other than God, put you and your wife first before anything, before anyone. Because you guys are a family. Whether you're going through trials, tribulations, whatever you're going through, always put her first. Yeah, and that's definitely advice I would give you. Other than that, enjoy your marriage. God bless you. God bless your union. Love you, brother.
Yo. And you already know who it is, your little bro, E-Stacks, aka Boga One Time. So are they, I see. Oh, Charlie, man, I'm so happy for you, man. Words can't describe how happy I am for you, man. Congrats to you and your newly wife, Lucy. Hey, welcome to the family. What I say? First and foremost, how long have I known Reagan? Hey, me and Reagan, we go way back since the 80s. What I say? It's enough days. Yeah, the same super. And Reagan had his head was so big at the consensus. No, it won't say on top of his head. So by the time he get home, all the waters will be out of the chance, But anyway, yeah, most memorable time I have with Reagan. This will be plenty because this guy, man, this was my partner in crime. Oh, we did so many in this American land, but the most memorable moment I have Reagan is once upon a time in our early years in America, and maybe our third, fourth year, we lived in this complex in North Brunswick. And there was these few Akata guys, Daniel, his little brother Shane, Ayim, and then some other guy, Eric, and them. They always used to pick on us. Always bullying us, always trying to get us in trouble, trying to get us to fight and things like that. But Reagan was a very quiet guy. He always minded his business. I never really saw this guy fight before, or nothing like that. But once upon a time, one day, when Reagan went to take out the garbage out, and I don't know, this day Reagan wasn't having a great day. I don't know, so cool school, like somebody took his lunch money, if he didn't eat, if the weight room was closed, or something, whatever it is, Reagan wasn't having a good day, all right? So as he was going to toss out the garbage, you know, he saw one of the Akata guy, Daniel, coming, and then, you know, every time he sees us, you know, always drama there, you know, trying to get us to fight him and there. So Reagan wasn't having a good day. So when he started, Reagan went in the dumpster, picked out a broom. I think it was a broom or a mop stick. And the way Reagan hit the guy with it, you know, you think that you been practicing with Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan and them, the move, Reagan did kapow, hit him with it, you know. Yeah, so the guy took off. He took off like running towards home, man. Me at this point, I'm scared. I'm thinking, say, like he about to go get some gun or something dangerous and about to be fired. But you know, the guy never came back, and we just went home minding our business. And since then, I truly can't really tell the next time the guy, you know, bothered us or, you know, messed with us anymore. So that's one of the most memorable moments. But there's plenty of the stories in there. There's plenty more, cause this guy Reagan, man, yo. But yeah, that's that. Advice I have for you as you enter a marriage, yo, Charlie, me, I haven't been in a marriage world yet, so I don't really have any advice. I don't know how it goes, you know, but some words of encouragement I could tell you is that, Charlie, whatever it is that you're doing, you know, keep doing it. We all see the changes in you. We know where we came from and where you are now, man. Whatever you're doing, no, it's work in God's hands. It's on you, man. So continue to keep doing that. Follow that path that you're following. You know, always listen to your wife. You know, communicate with her. You know, keep God first, and everything's gonna work out, man. Charlie, I believe in you, man. Love you so much. Congrats, man. Congrats, Lucy. Congrats, Reagan. Welcome to the family. Arasia.